Hey Collective, it's Anne Marie. Happy Saturday. Yes. I'm so excited to finally be outside. We're doing the reading first. I'm trying to get ahead of the weather. It's going to be in the 90s today, and people are already getting in all the shelters. So before we go connect with trees, which we've been needing to do, we're going to do our reading first, then we're going to go in the woods here. You know, I'm in my job. I'm outside literally all day, 5 days a week, and the sun be just be. And so it's been a challenge and it's been very hot. So we're going to get into it today. So when I had a dream last night, it was kind of along this lines. And then I got this downloaded message, and I'm going to pull some cards on it. And my left ear just started ringing like crazy. Somebody, take what resonates and leave the rest. These are collective messages. So don't make things fit where they're not supposed to. That's on all kinds of levels. Somebody thought you were their bitch. Or were a hoe bitch. So I heard, I cuss, but I usually don't talk like that. But somebody thought they could get over on you. And what's interesting is that the whole time, you were just observing this group or this situation or this family dynamic. You were just kind of sitting in the back. It wasn't that you were wearing a mask. Something in you told you just to kind of be reserved and not always speak on what you're seeing, but you were observing. And the longer you observed, the longer you recognized how far these people or these individuals, whatever, would go to come against you and try to smear your name. And there was a point when your spirit team, your ancestors, whatever you believe in, pulled you out of the situation. This is interesting. I just seen like a bowling alley. And you are like the spiritual setup person, like not purposefully, and you may not realize this, but your purpose is to go into certain situations, certain groups, infiltrate, because we all have many missions and purposes here. So this mission that you go on often, you may not realize it, whether it's a new job, a new family group, or just certain situations, you are placed in there by the divine, by your ancestors, by the universe, to see how people will act and respond to you. So you go in and observe. You may not realize this. If you've done the healing work, you recognize that this is part of your purpose. You go into certain groups to see how they will engage you. Because on the outside, people think they can't play with you, right? You don't wear your power on your sleeve. You have some deep, mystic, I heard legendary, but it's I just heard like the core of the earth type of knowledge. You have this infinite wisdom, and so a lot of times you just stand back and kind of watch and see how people act. And it's because of that people think that they can play with you. So what you do is you go in, you observe these people or these situations, and you set up the bowling pins. You don't judge people. You just set them up like, spirit, universe, this is what's going on. This is how these people are treating me. You may have talked to the river spirits. You may have talked to the tree spirits or nature spirits or the water spirits and told them exactly what these people were doing. You know this is of you because you have verbally or mentally have gone to some type of element or whatever it is that how you channel or reach out to the universe and called on to them and said, this is exactly what this person or these people are doing to me. And you made your case. The universe saw it all. So you racked them up. That's pool, which I love to play. But you racked them up. You set up the pins. And now spirit is coming in, knocking them down. These people are starting to realize this. That, they may have originally said that you were fake and that you were wearing a mask when you were divinely placed in these groups or these positions or in these arenas to show this universe what was really going on with these people. And so you were called to kind of maybe step back and not show your true self. When we're called to kind of retreat, it's not to be passive or not to wear a mask. It's sometimes we need to play the part to see how people will move. What do we always say? We don't play checkers, we play chess. And some of us don't even play because we don't have to anymore. But you set it up. And now the universe is like, okay. And these people are starting to realize it, like, now they're telling people that you're two-faced or that you played them or whatever. But the truth of the matter is that you just saw them for who they were. And they didn't like it. And now they're realizing that it wasn't what it was. Because you walked away because now you're fighting for what you love, yourself, right? Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield, right? And this could have been a relationship, but I'm seeing more like familiar or like community type of people. And this is loving yourself. Because you started to recognize through these trials and errors and these situations you were in, it was maybe, this is emotional intelligence. And maybe a slow recognition, you start to realize, like, wait a minute, people always try to make me the problem in these situations. I'm here just to observe and take note for the divine, for the universe, to the animal spirits, tree spirits, whatever it is that you talk to, just to give them intel on these low vibrational, darker, however you want to identify them, these people or these groups that try to gaslight the whole country or the whole world, saying you need to be a part of them to be prosperous, or these cults or covens. And here you came in all by yourself, and they thought you were the target. They thought they could target you. And the whole time, you were there on assignment. You were fucking there on assignment. Joke's on them now. Right? Maybe this is love, because we're fighting for what you love, and this is like a love story once upon a time. So even if it was like a friend group, it's like once upon a time things were okay. Like, oh, once upon a time we were able to steal this person's energy. Once upon a time we were able to gaslight this person. They thought they were getting over on you the whole time. And it may have taken a little bit of time for you to recognize, like, wait a minute. And seeing the pattern in your life that, oh, I'm put into situations to not judge people, to not take on their projections, but just to observe. So the universe, karma, right, you broke this contract, this is divorce. These people may be breaking contracts with each other, but you broke this by walking away from them. Through this whole process, you've gained a greater sense of yourself, a greater sense of your emotional stability, balancing yourself. There's been a lot of growth and healing work that's happened. It's like while you were this, while you're set in to do this mission, right, there's also the slow shift and jumping up timelines. You realize, like, oh, I'm actually put into these situations on purpose. I've been called to go in, not to judge, but to show the tree spirits, the nature spirits, whatever it is that you believe in, what's really going on in this situation. You're set to put in these situations to take these energies down that are creating illusions, mass illusions on others, and preventing others from awakening, from preventing others to seeing the light they hold within themselves. As I said in a previous reading, you are like the jumper cables for the spiritual realm. You jump people spiritually, meaning ignite them. And you're igniting. You kick these motherfuckers to the curb. The guy getting ready, like, she's trying to leave. He's trying to block her. So you may have tried to leave these individuals or this group. Look at him. He's like really trying to block her there. Look at her. You're like trying to look around, trying to look at the exit door. Because the Spirit said, okay, your time is done here. It's time for you to get out of this situation. These people are doing too much. I don't like that shit. I love this for you. Right. Why do I love this for you? Because you have shown whatever it is that you believe in, the universe, your higher self, whatever it is that you believe in, that there's a new beginning that you're waiting to there's a new beginning that's upon you that you've been waiting for. You've been expecting it. This new beginning couldn't happen while you still have these people in your energy. So that may have been what the realization was. Like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here for a long time. People are, I look at people as trees. You're the branches, there's leaves, and then there's the roots. There's some people that are just the leaves that you're just supposed to there to observe them for a season and then watch them die and fall off. Metaphorically. Some people are branches that help you get to certain heights in your life, but, the roots are what's important. That's interesting. So what else do we need to know? This new beginning about expecting, Spirit. Yeah, your goal was just to go in there to observe so you can clock it, so you can set the pins up, so you can rack up the balls, if you will. And we're out of time. So just know that this new beginning, again, it's coming. Something that you've been expecting is on its way. Now that you've realized your purpose going into these types of groups. Hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy. May you